I saw 2 movies today, and both of them claim to be based on a true story, and for some odd reason in my head, I'm just thinking that Moneyball might be more plausible. Killer Elite. Killer Elite follows the story of Jason Statham and kind of Robert De Niro, who, they're both like assassins or something, just typical Jason Statham stuff, except Robert De Niro's there. And they go off, and Robert De Niro gets kidnapped by these, I don't even remember, these guys. And they have Jason Statham do a job to try and get him back, and then Clive Owen gets angry because it's his friends, and then he goes after them, and they're all assassins, and it should be fun, right? Yeah. It was, actually. I was going into this movie with so-so expectations, but I came out, I liked the movie. It wasn't a bad movie, it was good. Jason Statham, Clive Owen, Robert De Niro, all great in the movie. And I didn't expect this, but Jason Statham really held his own in the scenes with Robert De Niro and Clive Owen, because those 2 actors I would usually put out of the league of Jason Statham. I'm sorry, but I would. Robert De Niro, though, he was only in the movie for maybe like 15-20 minutes. I didn't expect him to have a huge role, but he was only there a short amount of the time. And he was really good in the movie, and so that was kind of throwing me off, but whatever. Clive Owen is my favorite in the movie because he just plays the assassin who still thinks he's all that, and he's just trying to go after and get everything, and it gets him into trouble, and I love that. He played it so well, and he had a huge mustache. The action in this movie is done so well. I loved the action, especially the fight with Statham and Clive Owen. When they were fighting, it was just so intense, and you were on the edge of your seat, and you didn't know what was going to happen next. It was like the scene in Fast 5 when The Rock and Vin Diesel are fighting. That scene, they're like hand in hand. They were both really, really fun to watch. This isn't really a bad thing, but the movie, it crams a lot of information into the hour 50 minutes is what I clocked it at. If you didn't tell me, if I didn't have a watch or anything, if you did not tell me the time, I would have guessed that the movie was about 2 hours 15 minutes. It's only an hour 50, so it feels like it's longer than it is, and I don't really necessarily count that as a bad thing, because I was never, like, bored during the movie. I was interested the whole time. Some people might find it off-putting that they cram so much information into an hour 50 to make it feel longer, but I didn't have a problem with it. Statham and Clive Owen should have fought more. I mean, this is a nitpick, but they only fought, I think, once or twice, but I just wanted them to have like a good, like, 5-10 minute scene of just fighting. That would have made the movie awesome. I actually take back what I said before. I was, bored a few times during this movie. There were some scenes where I was like, I don't care about this, just keep going. Back to the fighting, please, something interesting. Killer Elite is a very fun movie. If you like Jason Statham, you're gonna like this movie. If you like Robert De Niro, I don't know about that because he's only in like 20 minutes. If you like Clive Owen, you'll like the movie. I'll give Killer Elite, I'm gonna give Killer Elite a medium popcorn because I enjoyed myself, I liked it, but I didn't like it so much to give it a large. It went slightly above my expectations, so it's a medium popcorn. I enjoyed it. So what'd you guys think of Killer Elite? Who is your favorite actor of the 3 main cast? Robert De Niro, Jason Statham, or Clive Owen? Write your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. By the way, mine's Clive Owen. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button up there, because if you don't, I'm going to train for 3 years, become an assassin, come to your house, and I will destroy you with that hammer over there.